stuff and then catch up. All right, here we go. 1.7, order of operations. We don't have a whole lot of notes for this because this is a review. This is a review, and this is similar to what you just did as a warm-up. And a lot of the other stuff we'll be doing. Attention to detail. Order of operations. Okay. The argument, it's an old argument. Well, they didn't teach order of operations years ago when I was a child in the 40s. Yes, they did. It just, you're 100 years old now, so you don't remember. Order of operations been around a long time. If there's any math that teaches attention to detail, it is this. Okay? Now, over the last couple of years, you've had order of operations. It's PEMDAS or GEMDAS, whatever you want to call it, and I'll explain that in a minute. But every year, it gets more and more challenging. Okay, the stuff that y'all had last year versus 5th grade was more challenging. I know this because our current 6th graders had it in 5th grade, and then they had it last week in here, and they were freaking out. So I know there's quite a bit of a jump. The jump from 6th grade, which I had last year to this year, not as difficult. Okay, so it's PEMDAS. Or now they've changed it to GEMDAS. It is basically the same thing, but you got your multiplication, division, and adding and subtracting. The only thing that's different is right here. The P is for parentheses, and the G is for grouping. It makes more sense. I grew up with PEMDAS. It makes more sense to change it to GEMDAS because people think parentheses is that, right? But really, when they say parentheses, they're referring to, and why it was changed to grouping, the parentheses or the brackets or those fancy parenthesis things or even absolute value bars. That all falls under the parenthesis type, heading, okay? So, to refresh what each thing means, let's go over it. 6th grade really did not remember. Let's see if y'all can remember. So we know what the P and the G is, parentheses or grouping. It's the same thing, they just renamed it, okay? What does the E stand for?
Exponents.
That's right, exponents. What does the M stand for?
Multiplication.
D.
Division.
A.
Addition.
And S.
Subtraction.
Okay, so you work left to right. This is very important. You work from left to right. So I'll let you catch up. Write that down.
You said you were a kid in the 40s?
No, I didn't say I grew up in the 40s.
It's like, that was like 80 years old. I was like,
No,
what?
I'll go with that. I look pretty good for being 80.
You're not 80.
I'm not 80.
I was like,
My grandmother was like 78.
Okay, I am not older than your grandmother.
so you're in your,
We're not talking about how old I am.
can you give us the year so we can calculate?
Nope.
We're doing math then.
No, I don't care. You're not doing that math.
I'll tell you my year.
I don't care.
We were just talking about it.
Okay. Now, the one thing that's very confusing, and again, Coach Cole and I watch this stuff all the time and laugh at your head now, is whether you do multiplication or division first, or adding and subtracting first. A lot of people argue, well, M comes first in PEMDAS and GEMDAS, so you have to do all the multiplication first before you do division. Or you do all the adding first before you do subtraction. No. And that is the one problem with PEMDAS and GEMDAS, is that kids live by this to the point that they think they have to do all multiplication before they do division. That is wrong. So I have my kids write it like this.
I remember you showed us this.
Yep. See, I taught some of you in 5th grade. And I tell you to write it like this, or if you're doing GEMDAS. Because they have equal billing, meaning it doesn't matter if a multiplication comes before a division or a division before multiplication. You always work left to right. But you definitely do all multiplication division before you do adding and subtracting. All right, let's do an example. 4 plus 10 divided by 2 times 8 minus 3. Tanner, which do I do first?
You do the 10 divided by 2.
Yes. Why am I not doing multiplication first if multiplication comes before division? Bingo, you work left to right. Now, I will tell you, and my Algebra 1 students will tell you, you need to do one step at a time. I get it. You people could probably do this whole problem in your head, some of you. But, okay, but here's the thing. You're setting yourself up for getting it wrong, and then you've got to redo it. It takes less time to write it out step by step than do it in your head and then have to go back and redo it.
I did right.
All right, so it doesn't matter. Not impressed. I'm impressed with those that do step by step. That's what your math teacher's impressed with. So 10 divided by 2 is what, Tanner?
5.
All right, so I'm writing the 5 and I'm rewriting my problem. Make sure, though, you rewrite it correctly. I've had students at work step by step and rewrite it wrong. All right, Kelly, what is the next thing we do?
Then you multiply it 5 times 8.
Why am I not adding or subtracting?
Because multiplying goes first.
Bingo. So, Kelly, what is 8 times 5?
40.
And I'm rewriting my problem, and so are you. Madeline, what do I do next? Do I do adding or subtracting?
I wrote wrong in my head.
You wrote wrong in your head. See, that is the...
Sorry, my handwriting messed it up. I thought it said 8.
Okay.
I thought it said 80 for a second when I looked at my paper because
Okay.
my handwriting was messed up.
That happens.
Yeah.
So what do I do now? Plus or minus?
Plus.
Yeah, you're correct. We're working left to right. 40 plus 4 is what?
44.
Good job, Maddie. And, of course, 44 minus 3 is what, Joseph?
41.
Are there any questions? Would this refresher have helped you on your morning warm-up? Huh?
Then,
Oh, so 41. I was like,
Any questions about what you're doing? I mean, it may not have helped you notice there were 2 fries and then
Yeah.
1 fry, but maybe that order of operations part. Okay, open up your books to page 34. We do examples from the book. Natalia,
yeah.
I know you're dying to do one, so I'll let you go first. So open up to page 34.
I love that.
I love math too.
Our teacher's gone crazy.
Yes,
I love math.
that's
I think you guys
okay.
think I'm going crazy now that I was there.
It's
No, I actually think we're
fine.
growing up. Yeah.
We will all go crazy together.
Oh.
Yay!
Okay. Joseph's like, oh man. Joseph, are you upset about me going crazy or your work today? The work? No, Joseph. We're on number 2, buddy. Don't freak out. I can't lose you now. No, don't look ahead. Joseph. Just relax,
Oh, that's a
Joseph.
little scary.
Joseph, no. Guys,
Just like at first.
hey,
First glance, yes.
hey, guys, remember? Attention to detail.
Oh,
Attention to detail. You will be, just because it's ugly. No,
It is
Joseph.
ugly.
No, you will do it. You'll do fine.
Oh, I love those.
You look
All
ugly.
right, Italia. Oh, man, Italia. Look, Joseph, how can you be scared of that, Joseph? Joseph, do you go by Joseph or Joe or Joey?
Joe man.
Joseph?
Joe man.
Joe mama.
Joe mama.
Joe mama.
Allie's name is Joe Mama. On our Life 360, she's Joe Mama. Dan, my husband, is Joe Dirt. I'm Joe Hands. I can't remember what Zachary is. Joe Harry.
Joe Harry.
All right.
I already solved it.
See,
And I wrote it out
okay,
step by step.
no one needs to know. So, Italia,
Just that
do
you know
I
how
do?
to skip
I
it.
don't care.
Write it.
I don't care. I don't care. Plus or multiplication? Yes, very good, Italia. Italia, 4 times 22 is what? Oh, she's so smart.
Yes.
Okay, now Italia, what is 12 plus 88? You're so good. Good job, Italia. See,
Really?
Joseph.
Are you Miss
Joseph.
Rogers? Is she
Joseph.
Miss Rogers?
Shh, I'm talking
No,
to
she's
Joseph.
sweet.
Joseph, this isn't scary. That's not scary.
You're not Miss Rogers.
Does anyone have questions? We'll call it Joe Scary. Does
Joe Scary.
anyone have any questions?
No.
Okay, here we go.
Wouldn't you be Joe Mama though?
No, Allie is Joe Mama.
But you're the mama.
I don't care. She put me in that Life 360 as Joe Hands.
Joe Hands. Joe Hands.
It's a long story. Okay.
Joe
Ooh,
Hansen.
look at this.
Joe Hansen.
Oh
Joe
no,
Hansen.
I wrote the problem wrong. See, that's the
No.
first mistake
Oh, man.
already.
What's that movie?
All right,
Joe
shh.
Hansen?
No, we're not talking about this. Atalia's already done one. Who would like to do this one? Kelly? What do I do first?
Hold on, let me just write the problem. I think my pencil's about to break.
It's kind of a tricky one.
Do you want to use pen? I don't have pencil.
Shh. No. Come on, Kelly. What
First
do,
do the parentheses.
that's right. We're going to do the parentheses first. Everyone, the parentheses first. What is 9 plus 3?
12.
All right, so I'm keeping it in parentheses, putting my 2 right before it. Now, Kelly, there's a 2 right in front of the parentheses. What operation am I doing right here? Adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing?
Adding.
If there's nothing right in between the number, hold on. This is subtracting, but when we have a number or letter right next to the parentheses, we multiply. This, see, there's nothing here, right? So look at this. There's nothing here, correct? So when there's nothing there, we're multiplying. Okay? So am I going to subtract or multiply first?
You will multiply.
So 2 times 12. What do you get?
Off the top of my head, 24.
There you go. So I'm rewriting my problem. I'm carrying down my subtraction sign. Notice I'm carrying it down. So 37 minus 24 is what?
13.
Very good. Guys, be really careful. When there's something right before parentheses and there's no sign there, that means multiplication. All right, let's do another. Number 6. 21 divided by 9 minus 6. Tanner, you want to do this one?
So we will do parentheses first.
Good. So 9 minus 6.
9 minus 6 equals 3.
Very good. And I'm rewriting my problem. And I'm keeping the 3 in parentheses just in case. Now, Kelly, notice this one has a division sign between the number and the parentheses. Do you see that?
Oh, no, because I'm still writing.
Okay, just stop writing and look. Do you see that this number has a division sign between it and the parentheses? Whereas this had no sign between it and the parentheses. That's why it's multiplication and it's division. Does that help? Okay, Tanner, what is 21 divided by 3?
21 divided by 3, 7.
Perfecto. See, Joseph. Okay, now let's get scary.
No.
Any questions about number 6?
No, ma'am. No, kind of.
What question do you have?
Never mind.
If you have a question, speak up. Okay. 16. I have 35 divided by 24 minus 17 plus 12. Someone that hadn't had a turn, that would be Madeline or Joseph. Who wants this one? Madeline or Joseph, which one wants
I
it?
guess I'll do it.
Okay. What do I do first?
Parentheses.
The parentheses. There you go. We're doing the parentheses. So, because of PEMDAS, right? Or GEMDAS. So, 24 minus 17 is what? 7. And I'm rewriting my problem. Now what do I do, Madeline?
You do the division.
That's right, because we have division or adding. Division comes first, and PEMDAS. Division comes before adding. Y'all see that? So then 35 divided by 7 is? 5. And I'm rewriting the rest of my problem. 5 plus 12 is what, Madeline?
5 plus 12 is 17.
Excellent. Joseph, you should have taken one of the early ones because now you've got 18. By the way, are there any questions for 16? Okay. 18 is 13 times 7 minus 18 divided by 6. All right, Joseph, write it down and let's talk about it. Again, it's like you're a private investigator. So, Joseph, in the world of PEMDAS, what do we do first?
18 divided by 6.
Okay, well, back up, buddy. We do parentheses, right? Now he's going to work inside the parentheses. We have a subtraction and a division, and he is correct. We're doing 18 divided by 6. And what do you get, Joseph? There you go. I'm rewriting my problem, and you have to write it very carefully. So I'm bringing down my 7 and the subtraction sign and my 13. Now, Joseph, what do I do?
7 minus 3.
And you get?
4.
Very good. And I'm keeping it in parentheses, bringing down my 13. Guys, how you rewrite it makes a huge difference. You don't want to actually say 13 plus 4. Now, Kelly, notice there's no sign between the 13 and the parentheses. So what am I going to do, Kelly? Okay, so Joseph, what is 13 times 4?
52.
Yes. Any questions? Y'all got it? 26. I'm pushing the limits. Natalia, you want to try it? 3 plus 9 times 5 minus 8 over 2. All right, Natalia. What do we do first?
First, you're going to multiply.
Okay.
9
is what?
45.
And I'm rewriting my problem. Now what do I do?
The division, or the fraction.
Okay, check this out. This could be any fraction, right? If this was any fraction that couldn't be divided evenly, she would start with the adding. Okay? But can 8 be divided by 2?
Yes.
That's right. I tell you what is 8 divided by 2?
4.
That's right. So I'm rewriting my problem.
I accidentally wrote the fraction as 8 over 4.
Do y'all see that? If this was a fraction that couldn't easily be divided, then she would do the adding and then subtracting and count it as a fraction. But in this case, this is division. So 8 can absolutely be divided evenly by 2, and you get 4. Now what do I do?
Addition.
So 3 plus 45 is,
48.
and I'm rewriting my problem, and what do you get?
12.
What?
12. Or, yeah, 12.
48 minus 4.
Oh, that's a divided by. You still get 12.
48 minus.
Oh,
It's okay.
44.
There you go.
I kept on thinking division.
I know.
Even after you said subtraction, I still was thinking division.
That's okay. That's that attention to detail. That's what I'm talking about. It's silly mistakes. Any questions about 26? Who wants to tackle? Oh, Tanner. Tanner, are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. All right. 2 to the 5th power minus 6 plus 8 divided by 4 plus 8 squared.
Can we go ahead and do it if we understand it?
Go ahead. See if you get the same answer. So, Tanner, what do I do first?
2 power of 2.
Okay, she wants to do the, well, actually, in PEMDAS,
Oh,
what should we do first?
the grouping.
The grouping, that's right. Or GEMDAS, whichever you want to call it. So what would we work on first? In here, right? So
8 divided by 4.
which is?
2.
That's right. I'm rewriting my problem. Now what do I do?
6 plus 2.
Which is?
8.
Very good. And I'm keeping it in parentheses and rewriting my problem. Good job, Tanner. Now, Tanner, what do I do?
2 to the power of 5.
2 to the power of 5. That means 2 times 2 times 2, 2 times 2. So look, Tanner, 2 times 2, what is that?
4.
4 times 2.
8.
There you go. Okay, relax. 8 times 2.
16.
There you go. Now 16 times 2 is going to be 32. So that becomes 32 minus 8. Now, Tanner, tell me what 8 squared is. That's going to be 8 times 8.
Oh, that's 6. No.
Yeah, you're on the right track.
16.
No. That's 8 times 2. What's
Oh.
8 times 8?
64.
Perfect. Now what do you do? Add or subtract?
Subtract.
That's right, we're subtracting because we're working left to right. And what do you get? 32 minus 8 is?
8. 24.
And 24 plus 64 is
88.
very good. Any questions? All right, I'm gonna do one more. Someone that hadn't had a turn, which would be Joseph on this next round. Joseph, Madeline, or Kelly. 36 divided by 3 plus 4 times absolute value of 3 minus 5. Okay, you three, which one's gonna try it out? You're wasting independent time.
Oh,
Okay, Kelly.
so since it's in parentheses, you do the division first.
Okay, so she wants to work in this grouping right here. And there's division and adding, so she is correct. We're dividing first, so what is 36 divided by 3?
12.
12, very good. And I'm rewriting my problem.
Then 12 plus 4 is 16.
And I'm keeping it in parentheses. Good job.
And in the absolute little thing,
Yep,
in the box thing, that's 2.
positive or negative. Okay. I'm rewriting my problem, so absolute value of negative 2. Kelly, what is the absolute value of negative 2? Whoops.
2,
Huh?
plus 2.
That's right. Don't forget that. And then 16 times 2 is
32.
Do y'all see how this goes? All you have to do is just do one step at a time. Are there any questions? All right, let's get started. Page 34, numbers. Okay, since you have a test tomorrow, 9 problems. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There you go. Bonus.
Kelly was like, yes.
33. Number 33.
So that you get 105, right?
No, you could get up to 110.
Oh, so 33 is actually worth 10 points.
Yeah, because these are worth about 10, so I'll probably count that as 10.
Okay.
It's due Wednesday. You have a test tomorrow. This stuff will be on there. So study. All right, lights, please.
I wish we still had that one paper. That gray paper.
Probably test y'all out tomorrow on the test on that gray paper and see who needs it.
But we still have the gray paper.
I have some.
Yay.
Wait, I forgot what the big people was.
Don't worry about it. You need to get to work because you don't want to waste time. We can talk about that tomorrow.